So I actually don't remember any books when I from when I was a kid, which I know sounds weird, but I remember we used to get like the daily or weekly newspapers. They're called like Baraja, and they used to have a children's section. And I remember my mom or my nanny, they used to like sit with me on the bed and like me and my sister, and then they would be like reading us these stories, and then they would be like, we want more stories, and they would be like, they are over. And then they would just like make up stuff because we were so persistent. And so some of the stories I actually remember are made up. Like, yeah. But no books as far as I can recall, because there wasn't easy access to libraries and stuff in Karachi, which is where I grew up. So I just published this book, The Little Fairy Finds Her Glow, and I'm working on a sequel. But it's about a fairy who, is very afraid of losing her glow, which is, the source of her happiness, and she injures her wing, and she does lose it. And it's her journey trying to find that glow back, and it's inspired by my own experiences with mental health, and especially like pregnancy and like postpartum depression and just like anxiety and going through all of that and constantly searching for my glow and like finding it in different places. So it's a story that when my daughter grows up, it's something that I would want to share with her. But at a young age, I wanted to write it in simple words, from a child's point of view, using, just simple language, metaphors, those kinds of things. And having children understand that it's okay to be different. It's okay to have difficult feelings. It's okay to not have things that you want all the time. And there are ways you can overcome those obstacles. Um, so as a mom, I love reading and I love writing, obviously. And so as soon as Sarah was born, a lot of people gave me books. I think they just knew that I would like books. And so I used to read to her like she was a baby. She wouldn't even make eye contact. She didn't care that I was there. But it was like a way for me almost to like also pass the time and entertain myself. And then when she got a little bit older, like I don't know if it was that experience that got her interested in book. It might just have been like her natural curiosity. But she loves reading books. That shelf behind me is full of books, and like all the boxes and everything. And so, every night if I forget, if I'm tired, she'll just be like, books, you forgot books. And one is simply not enough. So now I allow her two. We were at five, so I was reading for like an hour. But I think that's one way to get your kid involved in reading, is just start reading to them very early on, and then just keep books in a place where it's accessible. They can pull them out themselves. A lot of times I'm like, I'm really tired. I cannot read to you right now. My brain is done. And she will pull it out and she will look at the pictures and she will just say whatever words she remembers or understands. So she's reading to herself. As for adults, again, I started reading when I was really young. It just like came naturally. I was like very attracted to books. Still my favorite hobby. But I think going to libraries, that's a really nice way to get involved, looking at covers, trying to figure out, are there any genres that you like? There's so many options. That is a great way to start. And it could be smaller books, it could be thinner books. You don't have to pick up like the giant hardcovers.